Welcome back to Breslov campus. A bit regarding faith in sages. Rav Nosson, he makes a very powerful statement which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. He says, Rav Nosson, in his prayers, Rav Nosson's prayers, Likutei Tefillot, prayer 107, that the majority of people fall away altogether from God. Those people who were once committed and they fell off the path, mainly because of a lack of faith in the sages. What does that mean? Is that because there's so much strife in the Jewish world today, and people have no idea where is the real truth to be found, that this rabbi says like this, and that rabbi says like that, and there's such politics, each group wants to eat up the other one. They're saying that group, they're not authentic Judaism, they're wicked people, whatever, and there's so much strife amongst the Jewish people, so it leaves people hanging that they don't believe, number one, anyone anymore. That's number one. But number two, because of the strife, they're not willing and open to hear words of Torah and encouragement from the other side, from the other camps, whatever, due to the strife. What's the problem here? It could very well be that a certain tzaddik, a certain person, has a bit of advice or Torah teachings that only he has, and if I hear it, that is what will save me and help me to get through this point of my life. But because of the strife, I refuse or I look down upon that rabbi, so I never get to hear that piece of advice which is specifically by him, that I should hear specifically from him in order to wake up and to have the encouragement and strength to know how to deal with the present situation. And as a result, I don't succeed in dealing with the situation, and as a result the person falls, God forbid. And then when a person has such a crash and and it happens again and again and again because of a lack of faith in the sages, so the person, after having enough already of so many futile situations and dead end repercussions in life, a person just says, it's not for me, forget about it, and he drops altogether. And here Rav Nosson points out how it's so important to have faith in the sages. Like Pirkei Avot says, Eizu Chacham halomed mikol adam. Who is someone who's wise? And wise means wisdom that will help a person in life. Someone who learns from every single person. That means that you're open to hear from everybody. If someone has something good to offer, you don't close yourself and say, no, this is not for me, this is not kosher, I'm not interested in this and that. Rather, you're open to hear good vibes, good messages from people, and you don't get caught up with the strife and the machloket found in the Jewish people. And again, Rav Nosson's, Rabbi Nachman's advice, how to overcome strife and not losing out the advantage of hearing those good words. He says, Rabbi Nachman, it's by eating on Shabbat. That's why eating on Shabbat is so fundamental to Judaism. It's so fundamental that anyone, whatever they're going through, to make sure they eat the Shabbat meals, because that will ensure a person is grounded properly and that he has the proper faith in all the sages and everybody, and is willing to hear the good from everyone, so that it gets to him the good advice that is destined and deemed to be for that person to help him with his situations, and thus overcome any obstacles in life.